EastEnders airs the return of Frankie Lewis on Friday during a dramatic week for her family. Frankie has been away since last November, giving actress Rose Ayling-Ellis time off to compete and win hit show Strictly Come Dancing. Now that she's back, there's a welcome opportunity to guide Frankie in a fresh new direction. Towards the end of her first stint, the soap gave Frankie limited material, relegating her to a sibling rivalry plot with half-sister Nancy Carter, Maddie Hill. It's an age-old trope that EastEnders has delivered many times before, with the Mitchell brothers as the most classic example. The feud between the sisters was caused by the cover-up of a car accident in which learner driver Frankie accidentally knocked down Nancy. The story didn't play to the characters' strengths, silencing that sassy spirit we originally took to our hearts. Frankie was also permanently stuck behind the bar of the Queen Vic pub, with all her early potential largely ignored to keep her attached to the Carter clan far more than necessary. Looking back at her introduction, there were plenty of promising prospects for feisty Frankie. Long before EastEnders dropped the bombshell that Frankie was Mick's daughter, she befriended rookie cop Callum Highway, Tony Clay, who let her off for stealing when she agreed to offer advice to his beau Ben Mitchell, Max Bowden, who was struggling with his deaf identity. The scenes in which Frankie encouraged Ben to embrace the deaf community were widely praised, and her friendship with the two men flourished. She also took a job at the Prince Albert Club, which gave her a central role in Wolford without any restrictions. But once the show revealed her connection to the Carters, Frankie's individuality was sidelined in favor of Mick's harrowing abuse storyline. The performances from Danny Dyer, Rose and all involved were consistently outstanding, yet when the plot reached its natural conclusion Frankie was still left floundering. Her homecoming falls in the midst of yet another turbulent time, as Shirley, Linda Henry, Mick and Nancy discover that Tina, Louisa Bradshaw White, has been murdered. But while we expect her to play a supportive role for her loved ones during this time, this doesn't mean Frankie should once again be abandoned as a character in her own right. Frankie deserves to be in a spotlight all of her own. Before her exit, she shared barely any scenes with her friends, so some dedicated time with Ben and Callum would be a good starting point. She should also gain connections with other residents, allowing her to branch out in the community. Just look at Kim Fox, Tamika Empson, who has always been much more than the sister of Denise, Diane Parrish. From her Foxcatcher business, to online branding and entertaining scenes with Janice aka Janine Butcher, Charlie Brooks, Kim makes her presence known wherever she goes. Frankie's own outspoken approach has been missed in all its glory, and could set up fun moments with the likes of Eve Unwin, Heather Peace, or Suki Ponesar, Belvin Disciple. Some distance between Frankie and the pub should be next on the agenda, as EastEnders could give her a new career path. Remember her photography skills. It's another side to Frankie that has been ignored since her snaps of young Ollie led to a confrontation with Mick. The soap could rectify this by highlighting Frankie's hobby as a creative way for her to make a living. We haven't seen the character explore romance yet, either. As for who she might be interested in, we are still waiting for some general insight which only proves our point that Frankie deserves bigger, more substantial material going forward. Frankie may be part of the iconic Carter clan, but with Mick departing this year we'd hate to see her looking even more lost when EastEnders could be doing further groundwork to broaden her horizons. Star Rose has always been an asset to the show, so please, EastEnders, change the narrative. Now is the perfect time to focus on what Frankie's really capable of and watch her shine.